Hey everybody, this is Bill Zany Man, one of three of great hosts of Top 5 A through Z, and the creator of the show. And I'd like to say a few things about Anchor. That's right, folks, Anchor is a great format to make podcasts. First of all, it's 100% free. You can't beat that. You never get charged a penny. When they say free, it really is free. There's great creation tools that let you record and edit your podcast right from your phone or PC. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on formats such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's really everything you need to make a podcast, and it's all in one place. You can't beat that. So, here is your mandatory call to action right here, folks. I need you to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, get yourself started, and you could be cool like Zany Man.
Hey everybody, Top 5 A through Z. We are on episode H. If you want to call it that.
Whoa.
Episode G.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Did I just jump forward in time? Holy shit.
Oh, because we were talking about it in the pre-show. I got it on my mind, I think.
Whoa. Damn, we're 2 weeks in the future. Holy
Sorry
shit.
about that.
Bill never could find the G spot.
And that's why we have you here today, our guest Jared, for the G spot.
Thank you. Nice to meet everybody. I'm a huge fan of this show and everybody on it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, good sir.
For
everyone listening, I'm not sure if Tom's with us today fully, because in the pre-show he's just been popping in and out. So it's gonna be an interesting day today.
Yeah, a little bit of Tom is better than no Tom at all.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, it's not H day, it's G day.
Yes.
G spot
is the G episode.
What?
The G episode.
The G episode. And I'm not sure if we've done this every episode, but it's definitely our thing now to have the guests go do their number 5 first, as we were discussing a little while ago before the show.
Yeah, we definitely try to have the guests go first, so yes, by all means.
I'm not sure if we've done that every time or not.
By the way, I'm Jason. That's
Definitely
Pete. Tom somewhere in the corner doing his thing.
I guess
I suck, guys. I suck.
It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
Supposed to introduce
no.
everyone.
There's a lot happening tonight, so it's okay. It's all right. It's understandable.
I'm just putting it all on the producer's shoulders here.
It's all good. It's all good. Yes. So they're here. We're your cast. Let's do this.
So.
All right. So I start off with my number 5. I like the style. You guys just let the guests just jump right into the fire. Just
Yep.
Okay. So, I thought for my picks, I would probably go ahead and give like a little quote or a little something just at the beginning of each one, so you maybe know what I'm talking about before I even say what it is. So for my number 5, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. This movie for me epitomizes the gangster genre. It's Goodfellas from 1990.
Oh yeah.
And when a list starts, it starts off with Goodfellas, that it's gonna go to some places. Judging on the fact that five is like what you consider your worst. Not that any of these are by far any worst, but it only goes up from here, is what I'm gonna say, or down from here, depending. Okay, so
Nice.
yeah. I would assume everybody has seen this classic.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So another thing that always strikes me about this movie is the soundtrack. There's no composed music for it. It's all just music of the time. That just fits it perfectly. It's hard to think of the end of Layla, without thinking of this movie.
Same.
True.
Same.
So yeah, another thing I looked up was that this movie ranks 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Whether or not you guys put any stock into that or not, but the consensus is, that this is a pretty good movie to rank so highly.
Actually, we should start mentioning that. I've never thought to do that.
Yeah, that's new
Cool.
for us.
Yeah, which I mean is not, the greatest criteria of movie. In fact, one of my movies has a 54% rotten thing, but it's not always the greatest or the technically best movies. It's your favorite movies.
Yeah.
True.
It's my A to Z, damn it. So yeah.
That is a great pick.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm a clown. I amuse you.
I'm a clown.
Where
Go get
I'm
your
just-
fucking shoon box.
I feel like something's amiss, but it's got to be the fact that Tom is not talking at all.
No, I mean, I feel like I guess I am an attraction.
Yeah, because you're not even saying whole words. Just popping on and be like,
Dude, I can stand on one leg. I could do anything.
Oh boy.
That was a great pick. It really was a great pick, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
One of my
definitely.
personal favorites.
I'm not judging you, but I mean, it was pretty good. You might be a little better than me. I don't know.
Did you call Jared Pete?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my god, what is this night already? Okay.
We are all
Anyway, I'm not here. I'm not
What is
here.
We're getting ready for that 3-hour tour, Jay.
Well, how about my
Oh,
number
my
5?
goodness.
Nobody is ready. I think
Yes.
you're ready.
What is
I
your
think
number
you're ready,
5?
baby.
Please, by all means, Tom, what is your number 5?
1984 Ghostbusters.
Whoa, oh, okay. Wow.
I had to.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have to. And I'm gonna lean to my co-host to speak about it.
I imagine it's gonna probably come up a few times, so
I mean, who didn't love Ghostbusters? I mean, who doesn't?
Who are you gonna call?
Very true.
Who are you gonna call?
I mean, they did make a new one. I don't know if any of you guys know that.
yes, I'm
Afterlife.
vaguely aware of it, yes.
Okay.
For the people at home, I'm wearing a Ghostbusters Slimer T-shirt right now.
Oh,
Really?
Look at that.
That
Nice.
that may or may not be a spoiler for the rest of my list.
What are you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call?
Awesome.
Anyway, Jason doesn't want any lackluster crap. Okay, and
It was in 1984, Ghostbusters. I mean, I really enjoyed that movie. You know why?
Because there's a
Why?
ghost in it.
I don't know. I never thought about it like that.
Wow, it just made you question your whole reality.
Is there? I mean, is there ghosts in there?
Well, it's
Maybe.
about time that Jason stumped Tom instead of the other way around.
You know, I try. I really try.
We had a
I leave the
breakthrough
door.
today.
It ain't a door. I mean, I just try to, but I'm not good at it. I'm really not that good at it.
Okay. All right. That was a good number
Tom.
5.
Tom, you're amazing.
Well,
I
I'm
applaud
not
you.
trying.
I
Don't
applaud you.
don't ever sell yourself short, man.
We all run for Zool.
Anyway, back to
Yes. There is no Dana.
I
only
mean, I don't
Zool.
know. I mean, I'm really a nice guy. I really am. I try to be. I ain't the best,
Yeah.
but
I
I
know,
mean,
I love
can I recite a poem or poetry?
Of course.
Yes.
Why not?
I will not fight through proud of pith. I hold no one worth striving with. And should resentment burn my breast, I deem that silence serves me best. So having not a word to say, contemptuous I turn away. I will not fret my rest of life. Free I will keep from hate and strife. Let lust and sun and anger sleep. I will not delve the subsoil deep. But be content with inch of earth where daisies have their birth. I will not grieve till day be done. I will be tranquil in the sun with garden glow and quiet nook and song of bird and spell of book. God bless you all. I will not fight, but love and dream until good night.
Tom, are you a David Lynch character who's come to life?
It was a request, but don't worry about it. It was just poetry. It's a poem. Don't worry about it.
Good though. It was good.
He's not talking backwards, so
I guess.
Can I?
Does anybody ever know that poem? Do you know who that was by?
No idea.
Well, don't give me credit, baby. I mean, I'm not here.
I was definitely gonna ask if that was an original or not.
Robert Service.
Robert who?
Service.
Service.
Maybe.
Okay.
He didn't do it like I do it.
You know, you guys didn't tell me I had to prepare a poem.
Every week, everything. I mean, I just do things. Okay.
Yeah, the last time
But anyway,
was
Ghostbusters. Anybody that wants to watch Ghostbusters, watch that Ghostbusters, baby.
So Ghostbusters 1 or 2?
Oh, 1984. The 1984 one. Yeah, classic. Like the old one. Young one. Yeah.
okay.
Nobody liked the
Great
poem.
pick.
Well,
I
the pop
enjoyed
filter
it.
here. Maybe I tried too hard. I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
No, the poem was okay. Yes, the poem was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Shoot.
hey, if you want to read one, you can read one. Okay. I'm here to
I wasn't
outshine.
expecting it.
I don't outshine. No. Where am I, man? I gotta go.
Shoot for the moon, Tom.
Yeah.
Because even if you miss, then your lifeless body will float amongst the stars.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Pete, what's your number 5?
17-hour podcast.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Today,
I'm here. I'm here to prevent that.
Every so often you would pause, and that's why I thought you I like the poem, but you would keep pausing, and I'm thinking it's over, and then you'd be like, and then. So it was
My
interesting.
number
What does
5.
that mean, man? What are you saying right now? I ain't no good. I suck.
No, that
Nah.
was good though. I
It was
enjoyed
okay. I'll do better next time.
All right.
All right, go ahead,
Pete,
Pete.
onto your poem.
My number 5. The name of the movie describe me way. And since I said it before we started recording, let me
Pete.
just real quick and say a quick prayer to my
Okay.
grandmother in the hospital right now. She had a stroke through the weekend, and I didn't pick this movie because of that. But it's called Grandma's Boy. It is a 2006 classic comedy about a guy that Alan Covert plays named Alex. He's a video game tester who was forced to move in with his grandmother after his friend Josh wasted their rent money on, this is the funny part too, Filipino hookers. And and they're kicked out by their landlord, who is even more funnier, Mr. Rob Schneider himself. He tries to stay with his drug dealer friend Dante, but Dante owns a lion or a tiger. I think it was lion, if I'm correct. And so because of that, he tries to go move in with his other friend, who is played by Jeff. I'm not Jeff. Oh God, I'm telling you right now, Nick Swartzen. His character's name is Jeff, but Jeffy. No, I'm just kidding. You know, Jeffy. But he still lives with his parents, and a good old boy decides to do something in front of his mom that I'm not even going to describe on here, but
Oh boy.
squeaking and a lot of in front of the mother, and well, he decides not to stay there, and that's how he ends up with his grandmother and his grandmother's two friends. Now, his grandmother, if you watch Everybody Loves Raymond, is Doris Roberts, and there's a bunch of people in this movie too. I'm just talking about this. What's his name from Superbad? Can't think of his name, but he pops up in there. Jonah Hill. There you go. But there's so many goofy moments. I'm not going to go in detail, and it's foul. It's funny. It's as they call it, a stoner film classic. You know, because if you watch it, you know what stoner films are like. You know how that comedy goes. You know, yeah, that is my number 5. Grandma's Boy.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I very much enjoyed that movie. I actually saw that in theaters. Like opening week, like theaters. So like I saw that a long time ago.
I call that an Adam Sandler movie that doesn't feature Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's all his friends and his company and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. That's true. I forgot to mention that was his company too. But
yeah, that's a great movie. I haven't seen it since like the year it came out, so I forgot that was Doris Roberts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too since I've seen that one.
I seen it.
Yeah, but I remember cracking up.
It's definitely
a few months. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's definitely a stoner movie though, because the reason I can't remember it is because I was probably high every time I saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, good chance I was when I watched it.
Yep. Indeed. All right,
I'm fervently trying to get up to Tom's level right now.
Oh,
I was being really nice, I thought, tonight. I don't know. I didn't even show
Oh,
up.
we love you, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let them have a night.
All right, my number 5. My number 5. So right now, both in theaters and on HBO Max is a certain monster movie. that features a hairy ape and a giant lizard fighting each other. That is not my number 5, but that's a good segue into my actual number 5, which is a movie from the 60s, I believe.
Lame.
And
Okay.
Is it black and white? Lame. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Jay.
Gosh.
1974. It's from 1974.
Wait. You just said the 60s.
Well, I was guessing, so now I looked it up, and it's from 1974.
You had weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to prepare.
You got me there. You got a fair
I'm
point.
kidding. I know I
got
got
a fair
I'm
point.
not trying to get. I mean, maybe I get. I don't know.
Anyway, it's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla is my number 5. This is the most batshit insane Godzilla movie I've ever seen, and I fucking love it. So it features a robot Godzilla from outer space who shows up, and at first he looks like Godzilla, and he starts like attacking like Tokyo and stuff, and everyone's like, "Oh no, Godzilla's attacking Tokyo! We don't know why." Because at this point in the series, Godzilla's a good guy, and he's not attacking cities. So when a Godzilla starts attacking cities, they're like, "What's going on?" And then Godzilla shows up, and then there's 2 Godzillas, what? And then it turns out that the first Godzilla was in fact a giant robot sent from outer space, and
I love it.
And it's being manned by, I kid you not, the apes from the Planet of the Apes. Like, it's
Jason, you are the man. You know why you're the
Like-
man right now? You know why you're the man?
why is that?
Well, 1, because I said so. But then 2 is because like Godzilla right now and King Kong, like they just released one. A movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
How did you find that information out?
I don't know. Somebody from the world told me.
Okay.
Anyway,
Nice.
you know, it's like on HBO Extra for people that don't want to go to the theaters.
Extra.
I don't know what it's called, dude. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
scared.
I
should
need-
pitch that idea to them.
I need everybody to assure me that I'm not actually in a coma right now, and that I'm dreaming all of this, and that just all of you are just the voices of people
But
passing by
here's
in
the
the
real.
hospital.
Here's the real deal. You know what
I
the
live
real
my-
deal is?
I live
The
my
real
entire
deal-
life
The
thinking
real
that way.
deal is who won, Jason.
Who won versus Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla? Is that what you're asking?
Or versus
No.
King Kong.
King Kong.
I've only seen the original, so I cannot answer for the new version because I haven't seen the new version yet. But
you don't have to yell. You don't have to
in
yell.
in Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, I believe Godzilla wins, because he basically roundhouse kicks Mechagodzilla into outer space. So,
Okay.
anywho, this is one of my favorite Godzilla movies. I like a few Godzilla movies. I did contemplate putting the Matthew Broderick version of Godzilla on this list. And as much as I do very much enjoy that movie, I do like it. I'm not a hater like most people are. I had to go with this one just because I think this one's a lot. This is a lot of fun. This is a fun movie. It's hilarious as hell. The whole alien Godzilla with the Planet of the Apes controlling it. Like, it's just weird as shit.
Wait,
So-
that
Yeah.
really is the characters from Planet of the Apes, not
yeah,
just
like
like
I'm not
they
even
borrowed their uniforms to
So,
play different
I mean,
characters.
I'm-
or something.
I don't know if they're supposed to actually be the apes, but they look exactly like the apes from Planet of the Apes. Like they have that same look. Like it's
So
really
it could be loosely connected to the
I
Planet
really
of
want
the
to
Apes
watch
universe.
it. Over there.
I highly recommend checking it out if you have it. It's really fun. It's really funny. It's just hilarious. And
Now,
I'm
do
trying
you-
to.
Now, Jason, do you know if that would have been one they would have done way back on Mystery Science Theater?
Oh, they totally could have done this movie.
Okay,
like-
then I've definitely seen it in some form at some point. Then.
I mean, they didn't do it, but they totally could have done it.
Oh, okay. So I know they did a lot of Godzilla, Gamera, stuff like that.
But Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and how do I get to show this to you guys? Let's see. Oh, I can do this. I forgot. We're on Zoom. I can do this. There. Those are the apes that are in this movie. Tell me that is not the Planet of the Apes apes.
Definitely looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like it.
So
Weird.
Planet of the Apes gonna sue somebody.
Dr. Zayas,
So there you
Dr.
go.
Zayas, Dr.
Dr.
Zayas,
Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
So my number 5 is Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Definitely a classic.
Nice.
Bill, you're up.
All right. Well, I too, by the way, like the Matthew Broderick Godzilla,
Yes.
but I need to see this Mecha. I've heard of Mechagodzilla, but I have not seen it.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I have to, like, next time I come up there to see you, I might have to bring it. We'll have to check it out together because I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh
sounds
shit!
like
I
a
just
plan.
thought it reminds me of Mecha Streisand from South Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
they got it from. That's exactly where they got it from. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Nice.
that was a funny episode too. Oh god.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
my this is my number 5 is simply titled Ghost. It is
Oh,
the
yes.
1990 I guess, well, it's according to this on Google, it's considered romance fantasy, which makes
You
sense.
are a lover, aren't you?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a lover, not a fighter, Tom.
You ever heard of any of those?
Ah.
Just, you know, you sit back and you listen to it. And you know, you want to have tea with your girlfriend inside it. Oh, sorry.
What?
I'm saying about your music, like how you say you're a lover and stuff. Like that.
Oh,
Put
okay.
on some of your music and stuff. And everything. You say you just want to go with your girlfriend and have some tea.
But G, hey
Gotcha,
G,
gotcha.
listen, G, listen. This is letter G.
And you're referring to me as G, right?
Hey, G, William.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know if our audience on this show really knows me as G though.
Don't tell him, man. Please don't tell him.
Sup, G?
Woo woo.
Oh, I really like that. I really like that movie, though. I really like it.
Yeah, it's Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore
Mm-hmm.
Righteous
and
Brothers.
Whoopi Goldberg. Yes, the Righteous Brothers. I don't think they were in it, but the music was.
I don't know about the women. Oh, hey, hello? Is anybody here?
Yo.
Were you talking about the pottery scene?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, the only thing is they stole that from Naked Gun. 2.5 heavy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Otherwise, I mean, this is a purely original movie, and I love it. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think most people like it, even if you're not normally into
Yeah, it's a good
romantic
it's a
movies. You
classic.
probably like that one.
What did you like about it?
What I like about it is I like the romance, and I also like the him trying to figure out, how to do things as a ghost. And
Wait, I mean, we all know that he was trying to prevent the same thing happening, correct?
yeah, that's true. It was kind of like a mystery too, because he wasn't
Pretty cool.
expecting
Yeah, pretty cool.
one of his good friends stabbed him in the back in that movie too.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, basically, yes. So,
That was a
Okay.
really good movie though. Too. I
Yeah,
remember
Ghost
it.
is a really good movie. I haven't seen it in like a long time. It's been a real long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, same for me, but it's really good.
I like it.
yeah, I like the Oda Mae Brown
Oh yeah.
The,
Yeah.
what was her name as she was signing the check?
Yeah.
Is
Yo. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think what it was. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, oh, I need another slip. I signed the wrong name.
Yeah. Like, wait, what? So yeah, Ghost. That's my number 5.
Awesome pick.
On
Right.
to number 4 picks.
With Jared.
All right. So I start out with the number 4. Okay, so my number 4 is a romantic comedy. But it's more than just, your average romantic comedy because it's a little dirty as well. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to start out with a clue from it. So the clue is dry humping is no fucking joke. Oh, wait, that wasn't my clue. That was just, life advice.
Just good advice. That is
good
good
advice.
advice. That is good advice.
No, that was actually my clue because that's from a part of this movie. But so if you don't know, it's from a movie called Going the Distance.
Oh.
It stars Drew Barrymore and Justin Long. They're long distance lovers on coast to coast, and it's just, kind of their story. But the reason I enjoy it so much is not even so much for the story. It's the chemistry that these two have. You totally believe that the characters that these two actors are playing are just the right people for each other, and they need to make it work no matter what. And so Charlie Day from Always Sunny is also in it with Jason Sudeikis from Saturday Night Live. And these two guys, I don't know if they improvised all their lines or what, but you just wanted them to make a sequel and have it be about these two guys, which are Justin Long's character's friends. Just the stuff that they come up with is just fantastic. And most of it is in the deleted scenes, which is just unfortunate. So you can't see it unless you have the DVD. But yeah, it's just, if you want to watch, not your typical, romantic comedy, something that's got a little edge, to it, talking about bodily fluids and what have you. Yeah. And also it rates 54 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
So screw all those other people that don't like it.
It's amazing.
I have not seen this, actually. This is one of the rare times we're in this podcast I've not seen the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet either. So
it doesn't surprise me. It's not a really popular movie. That when I talk to people about it, they're always they always say I've never seen it before. So yeah, and Christina Applegate and Jim Gaffigan are in it too, and they're
wow.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that I haven't seen it, but I'm surprised that everyone else hasn't either. Because usually everyone's seen something when I haven't.
Yeah.
What do I win for stumping the panel?
Oh yeah, I think you're doing great.
I will send you a cassette tape of my album, my first album.
There you go.
Yes, and I will put a pencil in it and spin it around because there's nothing else I can do with it.
You know what I want to know?
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna send you a CD.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
You know what I want to know?
Sorry, Tom.
I want to know if you guys know that there's a thing that could, bring you back from the dead.
The Necronomicon?
Well, no. What I'm talking about is a Dyson. A Dyson Sphere.
Huh?
All right. I'll break it down for you. Imagine this: in the far, far future, long after you've died, you'll eventually come back to life.
We talking about scripture now?
but so will
I
everyone
thought we were
else.
talking about vacuum cleaners.
Whoever had a hand.
Did he say Dyson?
Yeah,
Well, no, here's the
you're
thing. You
right.
have to have a hand. You have to
I
have
thought
a
he was
hand.
going to do
You
a
don't have
paid
a
ad
hand.
right here.
No, listen, gentlemen. You don't have a hand. In the history of civilization,
Okay.
are you there? Hello, can you hear me now? I don't think you can.
GT phone home.
Tom,
What happened to Jason? Where'd he go?
you need to start coming to my house before the podcast and just do
Anyway,
it here.
Anyway,
share
nobody did
whatever it
ask.
is you're smoking or drinking.
I really thought the producer would say something. But you know what? It's a method, a super intelligent AI. You know what a Dyson sphere is? Do you know?
Actually, no.
1984.
It's a megastructure to harness computing energy from the sun.
Wow.
I know.
What movie is this?
It isn't a movie.
What is it? Real life?
Is this for real life?
It's not retarded, but it's researchers. Okay, researchers.
Okay.
All right.
Is this
I know,
in relation
I know.
to your number 4, Tom?
I know my number 4. Are you guys ready for my number 4?
Yes, please. By all means.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
and clench.
I'm gonna go Gladiator.
Okay.
Awesome.
You know
pick.
why? You know why Gladiator?
Russell
Why are
Crowe.
you?
I mean, I'm just going Gladiator because Russell Crowe and everyone's seen it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Really?
Joaquin Phoenix at his evil best.
Yeah, there was some great fighting scenes in there. Definitely.
Well, what do you like about it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
The fighting scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
South Park, Russell Crowe fighting.
Yeah, it was very like put you in that place and time kind of, yeah.
Perfection.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
one of the best movies for Russell Crowe, I think. He acted so great in that movie too.
Yeah, he's a really good
Yeah.
actor. He's pretty good.
All right. That was a good pick. I like it.
Here's number
Gladiator.
4. This is number 4.
Gladiator, number 4. Okay.
Wait, Tom, do you have any women of the month today?
Hey, I tried to tell you about the Dyson sphere, but you really, I don't know where you were. I don't know.
All
Can I
right.
say something? Can I say something about Gladiator before we move on?
I don't know where you went.
Definitely.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Gladiator's a really good movie, but I think ultimately I prefer the porn version, which ironically has the same title,
You're lying, dude.
Gladiator.
I don't know what you mean, man.
Hey, if
Well,
we
what's
could have
that
C,
mean?
if we could have C on my glasses.
Here we go back to the 8 Mile part.
I don't know.
So what about 8 Mile? What? Starts with E. Or-
What does that mean, man?
See on my glasses. So glad I
I don't know. I don't know.
I
I'm
never
surprised
laughed
Bill
harder
did-
in my life
I'm
than
surprised
at
Bill
that.
did say, "Hey Pete, you're the porn guy. You should know about this." No, I don't.
So you enjoyed that last episode, huh, Jared?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where the hell am I?
Me. me.
Pete,
Indianapolis.
yes, Pete. Number 4.
All righty. If you like seeing Macaulay Culkin playing a nice kid, this is not for you. The Good Son, 1993.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's a nut job that one. But anyway, it follows the story of a young boy named Mark, who is played by Elijah Wood, who, after the death of his mother, is sent to stay with his aunt and uncle. There he meets his crazy batshit cousin named Henry. And if you've seen Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, you know damn well Henry is not a name that, you know. But anyway. But yeah, so Henry is played, of course, by Macaulay Culkin. I'm gonna free wing it from here, okay? Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, great actor. He did a lot of his best work as a kid, and we can all agree on that. And this was probably one of his best because of the fact that he played this nut job so well that you just like believed it. Like, man, let's look at this little shit. You know, you know, when he knocked that one kid off that thing in the park.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so, you know, that you see that, you're like, oh crap. Don't fuck with that kid, no. You know, but I really love that movie to this day. It's like one of those. I'm not going to spoil it, the rest of it for the people who've never seen it. But it's like one of those ones. Like, damn, you know, I'm happy I never became that kid. No, I had so much happen like that. I could have became that kid, but I'm more saner than people think. You know.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen that in a while either, but yeah, I remember loving that movie when I seen it, and then it really changed like Macaulay Culkin's image for a little bit there, because he was just this like despicable douchebag.
Yeah.
Well,
He was something else.
when you think about it, though, was he really such a good kid in the Home Alone movies? Because he like tortured the hell out of those guys.
That's a point.
All right, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're onto something. But we were rooting for him in that one, so I don't know what the difference was. Like, what made the difference?
Richie Rich was a prick too, so
Yeah, and we rooted for him.
We did root for him for sure.
Why do we have this image of Macaulay Culkin being such a nice guy?
I don't know.
He played a drug addict in some movie as an adult too, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
I think it's got a lot to do with the preview always showing him screaming with the aftershave, and
Yeah.
so we just feel sorry for him because he was left home alone.
What was he doing? But no, I'm not going to go there. But anyway.
All right.
Scenes that you missed.
Oh no!
Deleted scenes.
Oh my.
Oh no!
Hey,
All right.
come here. I got a paint thing for you. Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
what the hell is happening?
I don't
I'll
even
be
know
right back in a
anymore.
moment, guys. So-
I don't even know anymore.
I like
Okay.
the way Pete thinks.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my number 4. I'm gonna do my number 4.
Okay.
Okay, so my number 4. I'm into board games. I love board games. I play board games. I'm super into board games. So it's really amazing to me that when mainstream like Hollywood makes a movie about people who play board games, and they make a whole movie about a group of friends who all they want to do is just have a game night and just get together, play some games, but then they get embroiled into a murder mystery thing where they're trying to like save one of their friends. There's a secret piece of like film that's involved. and then just shenanigans ensue. And in case you missed it, my number 4 is Game Night, starring Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams. I can't remember his name right now.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Okay. The guy from Early Edition. I can't think what his name is right now, but that guy. And who else is in this? There's a bunch of people actually. And yeah, it's one of those movies where it takes place all in the same night. And I love those kind of movies. I just love where it's just a whole thing. It's just one night. And this one is a bunch of just like game board geeks who like think they're all they're trying to do is just play a game, but then they get embroiled into this whole thing. And it's hilarious. There's a lot of great funny moments in it. There's some pretty dark moments too, like dark comedic moments. And just overall, just I don't know, I just really enjoy it, and it's about board games, so it's very rare to see that in mainstream movies. So, yeah, Game Night, my number 4.
Nice. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it didn't get a lot of love for some reason. Like it came out like 3 years ago, maybe 3-4 years, maybe not even that long. It didn't do like super well, but it did well enough. But it had a lot of big names behind it, like Jason Bateman, like I said, Rachel McAdams, like they're huge still. And, I don't know why it wasn't well received, but, yeah, definitely, and even if you're not into board games, you should definitely check it out. Cause it's kind of like a subplot. And like the board games they use is like the super mainstream game. Like they play like Monopoly and Risk and, chess at one point and stuff like that. So you're not going to get lost in the whole board game thing. But it's a really funny movie, and it's it's just a good kind of a dark comedy. Jesse Plemons is in it. If you know who Jesse Plemons is, he's in it. He plays a really excellent role in this movie. So yeah, I highly recommend it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I have it on my hard drive, so I'm gonna watch it soon.
Awesome. Yeah. I hope everyone checks it out because I really enjoy it. So okay. Bill, what's your number 4?
Actually, can you pause for a second?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry about that.
So we're on Bill's number 4 now.
About being gone, not about bringing you guys together.
Come together with one common goal. No.
Come together.
Read.
Right now. Boom, boom, boom. All right, who's gonna finish this?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Bill's number 4.
Just knock something down.
Read.
Molasses. I just wanted to say a word. It seems like we were all doing it.
Nice. All right, number 4. My number 4 is. All right, number 4. My number 4 is. All right, number 4. My number 4 is. Groundhog Day.
Oh, okay.
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day.
You needed to sing "I Got You, Babe" to try to make that work. Okay. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Groundhog Day. Yes.
Nothing else needs to be said.
There's nothing else
Man.
to say about
It's a good thing this is an audio podcast.
You have a poem? Anything? You don't have nothing?
No, it's a classic. It's Bill Murray at his finest, and it's inspired. We've talked about this before on the show. Groundhog Day is. 'Cause Someone's gonna have to remind me, but someone had a pick recently that was very Groundhog Day-esque.
It was me. I ain't gonna lie to my fans and everyone who showed up. I ain't gonna lie. It was me.
What was that, Tom? Refresh our memories, please.
I don't remember.
Oh, dang.
No, it was with
We'll figure
Tom.
it out.
I think Tom. I think Tom was in it.
Tom Cruise. Is it tomorrow? There you go.
Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah.
Tom with the Tom pick.
Edge of
Took me a while to
Tomorrow.
remember myself. Too.
Good one, Pete.
Yeah.
They just came out with that Palm Springs too. I think it was on Hulu. Is really similar to Groundhog Day.
Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
Oh, Russian Doll. Have you guys
Oh,
seen
yes.
that?
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes,
I mean,
that
you
was
liked
good.
it. You liked it because it was what, the same day, or what, over and over.
Yeah, it was funny. It was romantic.
Okay.
I'd say one of my favorite things about it was that Ned Ryerson guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Watch your step, man.
I love when he just flat out punches him.
You better watch your step.
Phil, is that you?
We need to do this sitting at a bar
man.
one day and just see how it comes out. No, it's
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
That is a good idea, actually.
Here, have another shot. Take this. Okay, here we go.
Well, it
hello,
can't be
everybody.
B for bar because we already did B.
Yeah.
It has to be like T for tap or tavern or.
Yeah.
I think you're
P
doing a
for
great
pub.
job.
There we go.
Yeah.
P for pub. Yeah.
Water hole. There you go. That's another one. W. Yeah.
Oh, we could do it right over here at Pudlow's by my house. P for Pudlow's Pub.
Wow.
Pudlow's takes me back.
What's his name, man? I mean, he lost like how many friends? How many friends?
Who?
Huh?
Bill Murray?
It was Ray Romano, right?
What are we discussing now?
I have no
Well,
idea. What that
You know, I don't take over. I'm just saying. You know, when you're on these Zoom things, guys, people can hear you.
That's kind of the point.
Oh
Okay?
God, I'm glad I didn't have liquid in my mouth.
So listen, don't fart too loud. That's all I can say. That's weird. All right.
Is that all you had to say about Groundhog Day, Bill?
Yeah, Bill. That was great.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Let's
Let's get to our number threes, please. Jared. Please.
Okay, moving on to my number 3, and then staying with the topic of deja vu. My clue is, then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
Nice.
My is also Groundhog Day.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
You know what? One of the things I think every time I watch that movie is, how many days does he really live? Because he learns to be a professional at, musical instruments and, all these different things, and learns everything about a person. He must live thousands of years.
There was a YouTube video that actually broke it down and explained it, and I forget.
Okay.
I felt like it was something like 5+ years, like almost 6 years that he lived, until he went into the next day finally. And it was based on like, everything we see, and then like how long it takes to, learn the piano and how to do other things that he did in the movie. So yeah, it's something like that. You have to kind of look it up, but it was somebody did do like the math on that.
So it's like a rough guesstimation, like a
Yeah,
first
yeah.
educated guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no concrete, proof, because we don't see every single day that he relives. We do jump over a bunch. So it's a bunch of just speculation and just off of, things that he's done in the movie and how long it takes to do those things. So
Yeah, and then there's all those days where he's like, I'm just gonna sit in my bed and jerk off all day.
that's a cut of the movie. That's a cut of the movie I haven't seen.
I'm glad that they cut that part out.
And it was directed by Harold Ramis. So that's in the Harold Ramis director's cut. It's every single day of Groundhog Day.
Oh,
You see some messed up.
Well, they were pretty good friends, so who knows? I don't know how close they were.
What?
Who knows what's in there? Like you
What are you saying? Don't cross the streams?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's my number 4. And also, in looking up Groundhog Day, I found that it has a musical version of it that was performed on Broadway.
That don't
Groundhog Day, the
surprise me.
musical.
That don't surprise me. They make musicals out of everything now.
Yeah,
Don't surprise me, but I did not know that.
and I know Bill, being a fan of musicals, I don't
Wait
know.
a minute. I don't know. I mean, dude,
Yes.
Yeah,
that was your number 3.
yeah.
Number 3.
Wait, all right. I thought you said 4.
So it was Bill's number 4, and it was my number 3. So yeah.
Yeah.
Then put your little hand in
I
mine.
can't believe we're already on 3. Man, time flies.
It's already 9:15. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
And look at Pete. Petey, come on, Petey. I mean, he's really trying. He's counting the.
Time
Don't
flew
look.
in
Don't
Groundhog
look,
Day because he
Pete. Don't
didn't he
look.
throw the alarm clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw
Yeah.
it on the floor, yeah.
I know he broke it.
He's like, fuck the time. No, I was kidding. No, I was kidding. No.
Okay.
All right.
You see his clock?
All right, well,
96%.
it's time for my number 3 if everyone is ready.
Yep. Please.
There's so
by all
many
means.
movies, though, that you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I had
G
trouble.
was
I really had
a
trouble.
hard.
I had What?
I agree. I agree. G was a hard.
I know, man.
Letter.
I mean, there's so many.
Definitely.
Can I go Godfather? Will anybody be mad?
No.
I don't
I
think
mean-
anyone get mad at
It's
that.
about organized crime and things.
Classic.
You
I
know
love
what?
it.
I think I figured
do.
it out.
I do
I-
like it.
I think Tom's doing a second podcast while he's doing ours, and we're getting parts of that podcast in with ours, so we're
Maybe-
missing
maybe
chunks of
so.
conversation.
You made me laugh.
I'm sticking with that theory, goddammit.
Can anybody help me with Godfather? Anybody?
Yes, it is a good movie.
Yeah.
Bill made me watch it like 15 years ago.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Godfather is yeah.
I can offer you can refuse.
Did you
Well,
say I can offer you
that's-
sandwiches?
That was
I'll make you a
amazing.
salami.
Now that's a cut of the movie that I want to see. He just offers everyone sandwiches.
I mean, that movie's really good.
Do you want
I know you guys
bologna
have
or
it.
do you want ham?
My ex-girlfriend,
Join the club.
my ex-girlfriend
Oh my
once
God.
told me she told me I do the world's worst Don Corleone impression.
Oh, we got to hear this. We have to hear this.
Please.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh my God.
Mickey Frog.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I kind of liked it. I could work with it.
Hold on, Abby.
I could work with that.
If me
I
and
could
Bill
really
ever do a
that.
comedy tape again,
Oh my God.
we can use you on there, man.
Do you
know,
have a
I've not-
copy of that? Oh, sorry.
You
No,
never
Myrna
know.
still has
You
it,
never
Bill.
know.
Myrna
Oh,
still
yeah.
has that one.
You know, I still to this day have never seen Godfather 3.
Mm.
Really?
I've heard, you know, that it's pretty bad.
It's
Yeah,
a-
but
I do have a little a random note about Godfather 3. Did you know Giada De Laurentiis is in that movie? Food Network.
oh
star?
yeah. Oh yeah, we know who she is.
Yeah,
We
she's
all
in
have
that
a mental image.
I did not know that.
That's yeah.
Huh, really? In the third one.
If I'm correct, that's who's in that movie. Is Giada De Laurentiis.
Huh.
She's
That's-
one of the. If I'm correct, that's the Food Network one that's in there.
Well,
I
yeah,
know
because
the Food Network-
her father or grandfather was a producer, I believe,
I think so. Yeah.
a movie producer. Yeah,
Okay.
sweet.
That's
Oh
just a
yeah,
random note.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he made a bunch of like weird ass science fiction movies in like the 60s and 70s.
Like Dino De Laurentiis.
Yes,
or-
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yes, him. So
This actually have a bit of info too. The third movie, which actually most people disagree, but I actually enjoy it, so I think you should still check it out, Jared. It's just not you expect it to be on par with the first two, and but if you look at it like just the finishing of the story, it's still really good. And
Okay.
people still quote it all the time because it's the one where he's like, you know, just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was just a director's cut. Like I think it was just released. I literally just purchased it the other day, but I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, there's supposed to be a new beginning and ending to it.
Huh.
So it's, I guess,
I'll have to check that out.
There's a
yeah.
whole different. It's like it's the same movie but different stuff in it. It's like a whole new movie supposedly.
I guess it got to him about people talking about it all the time. So he redid it. I don't know if he had the footage from years ago or if he literally shot new footage.
It's like
Yeah.
the Justice League Snyder cut that just came out. He
Yeah.
he re-edited it and shot new material for it.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
I love it. I mean, this is like my best show. I love it.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Tom and Jared, like peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe if you're good.
Pete, what's your number 3?
All righty. Since we're all acting like bad boys right now, I'm gonna say my number.
We are.
Number 3 is Good Boys from just 2 years ago. This movie is hilarious. If you're a kid going through puberty, 6th grader, 10-1, half the stuff that went on in this movie we probably went through if we were goofy just like them. Because these kids here, it's a rated R movie with little kids. I mean, like little 6th graders, and they're fucking perfect. Excuse my language, but they're just great in
Dude.
this movie. If you've seen this movie,
dude.
it's goofy as hell. And they're
All right.
trying to, they go, well, first, one of the first plots in the movie, because there's 2 plots, is they're trying to get their dad's drone back. I mean, one of the kids' drones, one of the kids' father's drones, there you go, let me say it like that, back. Because these 2 girls ended up taking it, you know, stuff their thing because they want their drugs back, which it was like a switch off type thing. I'm not going to try to give away the movie and stuff. I already gave one part. Like, spoiler alert, Pete, come on. But the other one is they're trying to get to the popular girls party there and stuff because they want to be popular and stuff, and all this stuff with the drone and the 2 girls and all that too. Everything intertwines into the whole story of it. And if you've seen Superbad, it reminds me so much of Superbad, but with little kids. The ending, the whole play musical thing at the end is the funniest part. I'm not going to give away that. You watch that part and you'll laugh your ass off. There's a whole part right there with that musical. especially what that one one of the kids does in that play. And when you see it, you're like, did they put that in a movie? Like, this teacher's gonna get arrested. No, but it's hilarious. If you guys seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying because I want to give away too much.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't actually gotten around to it either.
I've seen. I think I watched the preview that you sent to us in the top 5 message thing the other day, but I haven't watched it. No.
Oh, you guys see it. It's just hilarious. The things that these kids get through, like they're actually good kids, but yet bad intentions. You know what I mean? Like it's oh God. It's like I said, just kids going through puberty pretty much, like 3 boys and their adventure. Like it's a coming of age, pretty much adult comedy.
So kind of like American Pie type humor.
Yeah, but with kids. I mean, like
okay.
American Pie was teenagers. This is
right.
like, pre-teen. But
okay.
it's hilarious. It's
okay.
I thought that was just the goofiest thing when I seen it. I said, man, I remember going through some goofy stuff as a kid, and really random quick story about something I did goofy as a teenager.
Oh,
well,
boy.
me and my brother and a few friends, we got this old Snoopy doll that we had. And this may sound morbid, but it's not really actually morbid. It's funny. If you were there, you would laugh your ass off. We got the Snoopy dog. We put like hot sauce and ketchup on it. We put some fishing twine around it and threw it across the tree. Now, if you know where Petrosky Playground, Dago Park is on 96 and M, Avenue M in Chicago, well, there's a tree right in front that's right there. So we swung it across the tree, and we kept on putting it in the street, and we were like, you hit our dog, you hit our dog. And we had construction workers that was working on the sewer. Sewer work, city workers. I can't say right now. I'm tired, sorry. But we had them chase us down the street, run across. Because my cousin, he took off the dog off the tree, threw it inside the sewer. I guess it hit one of the workers. So we got chased around the block. It was hilarious. So
okay then.
Like,
wow.
That could be in a movie right there.
Random... But that was like a 20-minute thing though, actually. But still, it was just funny though. Yeah.
All righty.
Just a random nader here.
That was interesting. It's interesting to say the least.
Definitely.
Okay, my turn. Yeah, my number 3. Okay, so I mentioned that I enjoy movies where it takes place all on the same night. This is another one of those, and not only does it take place on the same night, but it focuses on different characters on that night and how they kind of intermingle with each other on the same night. And I'm talking about a movie from 1999 called Go.
I knew
that
it.
is a good movie.
And it's got a lot of good people in it. It's got Jay Moore, it's got Breckin Meyer, Sarah Polley, Katie Holmes, William Fichtner, Taye Diggs, Timothy Oliphant. Like a lot of great people were in this movie, and it's just amazing how they filmed this movie and how they structured the story around it. Like it's literally just one night around these people who are all friends, and then they kind of splinter off and they have their own little wacky adventures, individually, but they all kind of tie in together at the same time. And there's a lot of great scenes in this, a lot of funny moments. I think my favorite part was when the one guy gets high at the party and he looks at this cat, and the cat tells him that while they were playing a game earlier in the movie, he should have said Xerxes. And then the guy's like, no, that's not right. And the cat goes, I'm going to kill you. It is just so awesome. And then William Fichtner, I think, is like the best character in this movie because he is just so weird and creepy, and you don't know what the fuck his deal is, and he just acts so weird, and it's just like it makes you so uncomfortable. And I don't get uncomfortable really easily. Like I watch really fucked up horror
I don't
movies.
know, man. Who does it remind you of?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know who that guy is.
Could be any one of us, man.
Anyway, I really enjoyed the movie Go, and if you haven't seen it or you haven't seen it in a long time, you need to go revisit it.
Dude, I play Monopoly, dude.
You always go go, huh?
Wait, which one is the guy that you're talking about?
William Fichtner?
Yeah, which character
he was the I don't know if I can't remember. He was like the boss. So it was when Jay Moore and Scott Wolf parts. They went to this guy's house and he got like naked in front of them, and he was just acting really weird. I don't know how else to describe it. That's the best way. If you don't get it from that, I don't know. I can't help you.
Yeah.
Like he's the one that got naked. He tried to sell them Amway, and yeah, he was just really just a strange kind of a creepy guy, and you just had no idea what the hell was happening. So there you go.
Okay.
And it's got Katie Holmes in it, and she's fucking hot in this movie. So there you go.
It's always hot, though, man.
And Sarah Pauli actually is hot too. You know, it was like a a twofer in this one because it was like damn, like you're Katie Holmes and you got Sarah Pauli, like they're both A+. So yeah, there you go. My number 3 is Go.
That was a great movie.
Indeed.
You know what? I'm changing my number 2 since everybody. I mean, we've done number 2 already, so I'm gonna change it to something dealing with somebody in this movie here. So you reminded me about that one. So
okay,
that's a good idea. So,
Okay.
We got a last minute change, folks. Last minute change.
yeah.
Yes.
You know what my favorite part was? When I think it was the same guy that was hallucinating at the party.
Uh-huh.
Was he the same one hallucinating in the grocery store?
Yeah, I think so.
It
Actually.
was like a gorilla dancing.
Yes.
To the Macarena, I believe.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
He just kept like blinking, and then all of a sudden there'd be a gorilla. Like,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hey, Macarena.
So I think that guy was just like, I think he was just like high through the whole movie. So I think that's why he kept having weird.
He just kept like smiling and laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be me if I was a character in the movie.
Smiling.
I would be the hallucinating guy in the grocery store.
Hey, there's frogs in the milk. Frogs in the milk. There's frogs in the milk. All right, Bill. You're all right, man.
Yes, Bill, you are up.
All right. My numero tres is what? I might have to go with a 2-movie tie here. Yes, I'm doing it again. I don't know if it's gonna be a thing now or what, but
You know what? It's okay. I had 7 movies in my number 1 last week, so you're okay.
Yeah.
that's true.
So you're fine.
Okay. Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
No.
So you like these both equally?
Believe I do. The first one, it might just be me. I don't know, but I feel like the first one has some actual genuine scary moments, like a horror movie.
Yeah. Sort of. Slimer.
Nah, maybe
Slimer
not
part.
Slimer. Well, yeah, Slimer at first, even, yeah.
Or
When they
when
first-
Dana, which is played by good old Sigourney Weaver, got possessed.
Yeah.
The Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scary.
he's awesome, but
What,
I mean,
when
it'd
I-
be scary to see that. Sorry, Jared.
when I was little, I remember being scared by like those gargoyle things that came to life.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
But the second one is an underrated movie. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Second
Yeah,
was classic.
I love when they put that stuff on the Statue of Liberty to make her
Oh yeah,
walk.
yeah, indeed.
And your love keep lifting me higher.
Rick
I
Moranis.
believe it was that song.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was. Yep.
Rick Moranis was I hear he's retired now, but he's a legend.
He did something recently. He came out of retirement really quick for something. I forgot.
Yeah, he
For,
like a
for a
com-
commercial, or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah.
I think he's like the greatest nerd ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like even more than the actual nerds from Revenge of the Nerds. Like even more than Booger.
I put Eugene Levy in that same class too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Screech, Urkel.
Great nerds of history.
I knew that.
Me.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I still get the feeling Ghostbusters will be coming up later, so that's
why
awesome.
I figured there's no
That's an awesome
point
pick.
saying more stuff about it because it's gonna be brought back up, I'm sure.
But awesome.
Yeah.
But I like that you included the second one as well. So that's awesome.
Yeah, like Jared was saying, it doesn't get the recognition like the first one.
Yeah,
but
I know. A lot of people seem to hate the second one for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, we were
Hey,
raised
don't talk-
on.
wait, the one that gets all the hate is number 3.
With right
The remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should get all the hate. That movie's pathetically bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just wasn't written well. If it was written better,
Yeah.
it would be like it would have been great.
I think with all the great actresses that was in there, it would be really, really funny.
Oh
Indeed.
yeah, all these funny people just not being funny, just
Yeah.
giving just horrible cliched lines, and it was pretty
exactly.
terrible.
Exactly.
And I just saw a clip of the new one today that's coming out with Paul Rudd.
Yes, I saw that too. Yes.
Yeah, it looks
That
pretty
looks
interesting. It
Yeah,
looks pretty
it
good.
does.
I think they'll do it pretty well.
Indeed.
That's a
Just-
direct sequel. That one. That's actually
Oh, is it?
That's number 3.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the third film. Yes.
Wait, isn't the video game the third film, and then this is the fourth film? I heard somebody say that.
Technically, yeah.
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 I guess.
Okay, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
It might be like with Star Wars, where originally the novels were canon until the very newest trilogy came out, the Skywalker
Yeah. The,
saga one. You know,
Oh yeah.
and then they said all of a sudden the novels are no longer canon
All right.
because they changed some of this. I think it might be something like that.
because originally Luke had 2 kids, or Solo did, and they changed that. I know that. That was one of the things they changed from the books. They changed something else too from the
Yeah, they changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah, it's coming back to me
is
now
it,
for number 2, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we're
Go
definitely
for
we're getting into the meat and potatoes now.
Mm.
Wait, that's not a clue. Hold on, let me clear my throat here for a minute. So my number 2 is an example of the spaghetti western genre, as it's called, which I don't know. In this climate, doesn't that seem a little racist? I don't know. I digress.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
Watch it now. No.
I don't know. Yeah, Bill, you tell me. Okay, so it's The Good and the Bad and the Ugly from 1966.
Yes.
Clint Eastwood plays the man with no name, also referred to as Blondie. Him and this other guy Tuco, they just get into misadventures, and there's this other guy looking for them, who's referred to as Angel Eyes, and he's looking for them because he thinks they know the location of Bill Carson's gold, all this Confederate gold that takes place during the Civil War era. So yeah, and it's shot, stunningly. It's one of those movies that I hope sometime in my life I'll have the opportunity to actually see up on the big screen, because I know it'll look amazing. And it's part of a loose trilogy with the movies that came before it, called A Fistful of Dollars, and For a Few Dollars More. Mm-hmm. So it kind of forms like a loose trilogy, with the films, with the first 2 more than the third being kind of related. But yeah, it's
I love that pick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe we didn't say that for F. Those other 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood's best right there too. So I mean, he's had really great movies, like Unforgettable. But that one right there, that's like on the top.
Yeah, I mean, for like a certain generation, I'm sure people just think of Clint Eastwood as either as this role, The Man with No Name, or Dirty Harry.
Yeah,
you know, those are like his 2 iconic, kind of roles.
Frank Torino was great too. That's another one. But...
Yeah, then the old racist guy.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah, his Super Bowl commercials. Time's up, America.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
It's really weird, because that was going to be my number 2, Jared. It really was. I'm not going to lie about it. I love that pick.
It still can be, Tom.
It is. I mean,
it still can be.
I really love that movie too. I really love it.
You and me.
I love that
movie. You can do your number 2 right now, Tom. Just like do the whole.
It is. It's the same, really. It's the good, bad, and the ugly.
Nice.
All right.
I really do like it. It's really good movie. Good watch.
Indeed.
I think of all the well-known actors in that movie, because there's so many well-known actors in that.
Thank you, Jared. You really made it easy for me this week. It's been an easy show. It's really been nice.
To be honest, I do enjoy watching spaghetti westerns because they're a good way to pass the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, can I tell you guys
I
about
quit the
Mars?
show. I quit.
Let me tell you about Mars real quick, guys. Hey,
I'm hanging up on this call.
What was my number 2? My number 2 was what? Good, bad, and ugly. So, Jason, chill out for a minute. Relax.
Yeah, Jason.
Okay.
God, Jason.
Does anybody know about Mars spiders?
I tell a horrible joke and Jason's got to take the heat. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, totally awesome.
All right. For all of you, 8-legged aliens, instead the term, it refers to dramatic fractal contours carved into the surface of the red planet.
Are you just hitting that button on Wikipedia that says random article?
You guys, you're saying, Jared, is that you?
Yeah.
You're saying you never heard of Mars spiders.
Yeah, the Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars.
If you feel it.
This is somehow related to the good, bad, and the ugly, though.
It might be a little
Confused.
ugly. I don't know why you're judging it so much. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Or are you jumping to your next pick?
No, my number one.
No, let's wait. Let's wait on that.
One.
Okay. Pete, please, by all means.
All right, I'm actually freelancing this one because, like I said, my original number 2 was Ghostbusters, but I changed my mind because it dawned on me when we were talking about Katie Holmes how well of a great job. I'm gonna sound like a pervert, but anyways, that she played as a dead naked woman in this movie. Have you all seen the murder mystery movie called The Gift?
No, but I have heard of it.
It is a really good movie with Greg Kinnear, Kate Winslet. I'm not Kate Winslet. I'm telling you right now, Katie Holmes. I'm telling you, my brain is just gone thinking about that scene. But
and you know how I've heard of it? In the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, two other characters are like obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
Because they want to watch Katie Holmes get naked. So they just stay at the apartment and watch that movie. And that was like the first and only time I've ever heard of that movie. And I still never got around to seeing it.
It's good, though. It's really good. I mean, besides that classic scene with Katie Holmes, Greg Kinnear plays a nut. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
All right.
And if I'm correct, Hilary Swank is in that movie too.
Probably. I don't know.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but that was really good. It's like one of those murder mystery things, like, you know.
All right.
But yes, that's my number 2, and Katie Holmes twos. You know. But anyway.
Greg Kinnear is an underrated actor, I think.
Yeah.
He is pretty good in everything he does. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. 100%. Okay. So my number 2 was said a few times and was almost Pete's number 2, so this would have been my number 2, and is Ghostbusters. And I'm just putting. I think I do like the first one a little more, even though I am a fan of the second one. I do love the second one. I think I like the first one more. And you know, I got nothing else to add. I mean, it's Ghostbusters. It's a classic movie. Great comedy all around from a bunch of legends, and just very well put together. And yeah, I got nothing else to add to it. So yeah, mine's really quick. Number 2 is Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters would have been my number 6.
Oh wow. I kind of thought it would have been your number 1 because you wore the T-shirt, but
oh, I spoiled it.
I thought you were giving us a clue on that.
Yeah, I thought that too. Actually, I thought that was why you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jay didn't say, "Are you fucking with me, Pete?" When I said about the K Holmes twos. You know how we've been doing it like every week, like, you know, we're going back to the 8 Mile thing with the like for E, you know. It really stumped Jay there for a minute. Like, what? Yeah, but yeah. So there you go. Sorry, I had it randomly fail.
It's all good. All right, Bill, what is your number 2?
My number 2. Actually, this was gonna be my number 1 pick, but well, I'll explain later. But it's now my number 2 pick, and I'm not sure how many people are familiar with this movie, but it's a very old classic Bing Crosby film. It's called Going My Way.
Oh. Okay. I do know this from you talking about it a lot.
I don't know
Nah,
anything
yeah.
about it, Bill. So
Yeah,
tell me,
please.
tell me all about it.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna read you from the Google. I'll go through it a little bit here.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
What do you call that? Strimps. I can't talk at all right now. This sucks. Not being able to talk on a podcast. All right. Bing Crosby is he's like the new priest at a church. He's a younger guy. I think he's like in his 20s or 30s at the time. This was 1944. And he's there. The older priest that's already, at the church doesn't realize that he just thinks he's joining him, but he was actually sent there to take his place, but he doesn't know it yet. Because they want him to like retire, and they kind of butt heads a little bit because Bing Crosby, he thinks of him as like a wild young kid because he plays piano and he talks in the slang, the vernacular of the time and stuff. So the older priest is kind of he doesn't hate him or nothing, but he just doesn't care for him at first. But they, throughout the film they bond, and there's several funny moments in this movie, and I don't believe it's considered a Christmas movie, but I consider it one, and my family does, because we've always watched it on Christmas. But, like I said, I don't think it's officially considered one. Like, people don't ever mention it on Christmas lists or nothing. But there's at least one or two scenes in the movie that are during Christmas that, to where we watch it every year for Christmas.
Okay. Like how people watch Die Hard for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, yeah. If people could justify that, which I agree with, but yeah, if you could
Which I disagree with, but that's an entirely different podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's mostly funny stuff in there. So, it's a comedy, Bing Crosby. And of course there's a lot of singing and stuff because Bing Crosby. But it's also pretty dramatic. I don't want to give nothing away, but like, especially like towards the end of the movie, it gets turns into like a tearjerker at the very end. It's yeah, I highly recommend it. It's going my way. And a lot of people, I don't know if people realize too that it's the first of two movies. The sequel is called The Bells of St. Mary.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about that, yes.
Which is basically, in that one, he's moved on to another parish, and it's about like his time in that new parish. So yeah.
Dude, I am gone with the wind. That was so beautiful, man.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm gone. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. We're on our number ones.
Hey, can we pause for a sec? Just because I got to go to for a sec.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So I'll be back in a sec. All right. Yeah.
Here we go.
Is Tom back?
Yeah,
He's the
I heard
most-
about it.
Tom,
Yeah, welcome back, everyone.
I can't
Okay.
do the show without you, Tom.
Welcome back. I'm around.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm always-
It is time for number ones, everybody.
Yeah.
Jared, what's your number one, my man?
Okay. As you know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anyone want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired.
Wow,
Uh,
that's harsh.
does anybody know it?
If you ain't first, you're last.
That's true.
I don't know.
But does anyone
What
know
do you-
this
what do
movie
you
quote?
think?
No? Nobody
I
knows it?
do. I do. I
Could it
know.
be?
You do?
I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. Okay, well, I'll keep going. This
I don't know.
movie, it's Glenn Ross from 1992.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I still haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet. That's one of the few classics I still never seen.
I mean, I highly recommend it. It's Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Ed Harris, Alan Arkin, Kevin Spacey, and they all work in a real estate office. They're salesmen, and they have all this pressure put upon them. You know, this guy comes down from corporate, played by Alec Baldwin, and you know he does this scene at the beginning of the movie that just sets the whole thing up, and just he tears into these guys. If you've ever heard the phrase, like he says, ABC, always be closing, because you always have to close on the sale. Like, put that coffee down. Coffee is for closers. And he said, he, and all the guys are like, what's your name? Fuck you, that's my name.
Yeah.
And so they got this contest going. So pretty much they're going to be fired if they don't, make these sales.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have not seen it.
I
I've
like
heard
it.
the name of it, but I didn't realize what it was, and I did not know all them people were in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a star-studded cast. Absolutely.
Yeah. I've just heard like mention of the title before, but that's it.
Yeah, and it gets parodied a lot in a bunch of like movies and shows and stuff.
I don't know what to do with my number one, guys.
Just say it.
Well, there's like three. There's like three I'm still fighting with. I don't have to, I mean,
But wait, was Jared finished with
oh yeah,
his?
Jared, are you gonna talk about something about G Funk era?
Jared redone with Glenn Ross.
Wait, wasn't there about something about a G string for all my fans? I don't know. Wait a minute, where am I?
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can. Yes.
Now we can. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I muted my microphone somehow. I don't know how I did that.
Welcome back to the G spot.
What about that G area?
Oh, the G spots. Speaking of the G spot, do you guys know what you call a G spot covered in sparkles?
I don't know.
No. What do you
The
call
glitter-
it?
You call it the glitterous.
Wow.
I love it.
Find the G spot. I haven't even found the A through F spots yet.
On me, dude. Dude.
I finally found my wife's G spot. Who would have thought her sister had it the whole time?
Wow.
And I got to give it up for my ex-girlfriend because she found the male G spot. It turns out it was in my wallet the whole time.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
All right.
Remember the one about the koala? Bill?
What?
When I sent you about the koala?
Oh,
God, it was.
I forgot what it was already.
I
though.
forgot too. That's what I'm saying. Do you remember the one? It was actually a real question there. It wasn't me being asked.
Okay. So, not only does no one in the audience know what we're talking about, we don't even know what we're talking about. You're asking me about a joke you sent me that I
I
can't
know.
recall.
I think it was a joke. But I'm just seeing if you remember. Just share it with everybody. But anyway.
All right.
Oh.
So I'm gonna assume Jared's done with Glengarry Glen Ross.
Right.
So let's go ahead and go to Tom's number one. Which I'm dying to know what it is.
Dude, you're gonna help me, Jason. But I think it was really funny what you guys were doing, whatever that was. I mean, I was really
whatever that was, because it sure wasn't comedy.
Show. I'm here. Anyway, you guys, you guys gotta help me. You gotta help me here, okay?
Okay.
I have Goodfellas, okay? Well, there's this movie. It's called Ghost in a Shell.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's an anime,
When I
right?
looked it up for notes, it was like a really old one, and I know they made like animated cartoon or something happened, and then and they made one like I think in 2009. I'm not sure though. Might have been later.
So,
are you talking about the one with Scarlett Johansson right now?
I think so. I think you're right.
That was great. That was a good adaptation.
Well, which one would you pick? Like that one or Goodfellas? Which one?
Goodfellas for me, but
Right.
The cartoon for the anime for
Ghost
in the Shell.
I really did enjoy Ghost in a Shell. I really did. It was pretty cool.
A lot of good CGI.
But I will go Goodfellas, my number one.
Awesome.
Keeping it short tonight.
nice.
I hope
Good
you
pick.
I hope you can handle it.
Good pick.
Nice.
Good pick.
It was okay.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Actually, at one point, I actually thought I was gonna have like at least 4 movies on my list with the word ghost. At one point, but as I was
Billy,
going through
Zany, have you seen Ghost in a Shell? Have you?
I have not.
It's really cool, man. I mean,
Very interesting.
I will check it out.
Pete
in
probably
short-
knows more than I do about it.
In short, it's about like this woman who is like it's somewhat like I can't remember all the whole story, but she's sort of like a secret agent, whatever like that. She gets killed and then is brought back like a cyborg.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's in
Right.
short, like what I remember from it. And she's trying to figure out how she got that way and everything to the movie and get some of her memories back because she doesn't have them all. I think if I remember right, that's how it goes too.
Yeah.
So it's very, very, very interesting.
So she is literally a ghost in a shell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to help Tom there with that description.
I agree with you. I mean, you're the best, Petey. You're the best.
Thank
Petey. You're welcome. It's your show,
am
man.
I am like the geek in the bunch besides all of us. We're all geeks, but you know, I mean,
True.
I'm the one with
That's
the random,
probably true.
with the random info, you know.
All right. Pete, what is your number one?
All righty. My number one is well, they consider it a horror film, which I mean, it's not a horror film, it's a comedy. It's a family comedy, but to some it's a horror film, which if you go with the Cantonese description of the type of character that's in this movie, the Cantonese, I can't say it. Cantonese, I can't say the meaning of the type of character distinct is it means double in Cantonese. Do you know the movie I'm about to say with this? I mean, if this is like a Jeopardy thing too. Anyway,
No idea.
What is?
I don't know what my life is about anymore.
where's Sean Connery saying "suck it, Trebek"? But anyways, may Alex Trebek rest in peace. But anyways, my number one is Gremlins.
Nice.
And
yes.
the answer for my question is Mogwai. Mogwai in Cantonese means devil.
Means devil. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't know that either until I was looking up notes. So I was like, oh, crap.
Pete dropping the knowledge.
Yep, he is.
In this movie, a father decides to go to a Chinatown shop to try to find something for his son for his birthday, and comes up with finds the Mogwai. The owner doesn't really want to sell the Mogwai at first, so he gets the owner's son to sell it to him. But the owner's son tells him there are 3 very important rules that shouldn't be broken. And this is like the main part of the, not main part, but like a main plot line to the movie. Don't expose the Mogwai to light, especially sunlight, because sunlight will kill it. And the second one was, don't let it have contact with water. And most importantly, number 1, never feed it anything after midnight. Well, to be funny and to be an asshole just for a minute, his son doesn't listen. He just really fucks that all up, you know. And,
can I point something out real quick, Pete?
It's true. It's really true.
What's up?
Of course, his name had to be Billy, right?
Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. That's Billy screwed it up again. No, not you, Bill, man. You're cool. But
and then how do they know it's midnight? Like midnight, what time zone?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Well, these questions come up in the sequel.
But after Billy takes Gizmo home, which is the name of the Mogwai he names, he kind of screws up the whole rules and stuff and everything. Feeds Gizmo, gets him wet, you know, and he gets these little spawns of Gizmo because of getting wet. And these spawns of Gizmo first come out looking like Gizmo, furry little cute little bastard, you know. Oh yeah, did I tell you Gizmo is voiced by can you say an answer real quick? Because I know it, but I just want to see if you know.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah. So Howie Mandel got really famous for Gizmo, of course. But anyways, back to my, I know I'm random, just throwing that out there real quick.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, not quite, but
and he's one of the Muppet Babies.
Yeah. He I think he's more than one. If I'm correct, but I have to look that up. But he, like I said, Billy screws this up, and these little clones of Gizmo that pop out of Gizmo, after a while, they don't become furry little creatures anymore. They become these greasy-looking, snake-ish, green goblin-looking little creatures, you know? And they make the movie, actually, too, besides Gizmo. They're the goofiest villains you'll ever see. The bar scene alone, that right there, when you watch that bar scene in that movie, you'll laugh your ass off through the whole damn thing. I mean, it's childish, but it's still funny, you know? And it's one of those classic 80s movies that I remember seeing in the theater as a kid, and I go, I want a Mogwai, I want you know, but I'm an adult now, and I say, but
I'm an adult, I still want one.
Right.
I mean, is it all about?
And his kid, Baby Yoda.
I mean, it's all about Gizmo, right? I mean, am I wrong?
You
What
know.
about Gizmo?
Well, and Stripey.
Stripey?
Yeah. Oh, Stripey is well, it wasn't Stripey in the second one. The one that was oh man, I can't think of the actor's name. Oh, but that was Goofy too in the second one with that villain who had the voice.
Oh, the one I could talk. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Singing this New York.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's become such a favorite movie of mine ever since I was a little kid. So That's my number one.
Good pick.
All right.
We
Yeah.
Thank you.
Twas
Also,
awesome.
technically considered a Christmas movie.
Oh, that's true.
mhm.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Now,
I
do you
see.
agree with that one, Jared?
No,
How about
A
Lethal
movie-
Weapon?
no. A movie just can't take place at Christmas to be a Christmas movie. It has to have something else. Otherwise, there's just. I was just watching. Isn't the newest Quentin Tarantino movie then has scenes at Christmas? I think. So you wouldn't consider that a Christmas movie. It's got to have something more to it than just taking place at Christmas. And that's the bottom line.
Actually,
Ah!
I consider The Hateful Eight a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking
Is
of.
that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does take place on Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, they mention it a few times, and they sing a Christmas song at the piano.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yippee okay, motherfucker! Happy birthday, baby Jesus.
Exactly. That's exactly what it says in scripture. Okay, my number one. When the director of this movie announced that he was making this movie, I got very excited. Because the director never made a movie prior to this. He was mainly known for comedies. He was in a couple of sketch TV shows. Then he branched off and he went and started making some movies. And this was his first one, and I'm talking about Get Out.
Oh yeah.
Because when I heard that Jordan Peele was gonna make a horror movie, and he like revealed how big of a horror fan he is, I was like, yes, I am all in. I want to see a guy who loves horror movies make a horror movie, and this was a really tense horror movie. It's about this guy whose name I can't remember right now, but he's a black guy, and he's dating a white woman, and he's gonna go meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time. And when he gets to their house, everyone starts acting very strangely around him, and he's taking it as a racial thing. Like he's thinking it's because they don't approve of her dating a black guy. They don't like him because he's black. And so the parents and basically the whole family just starts acting really weird around him and kind of a little over the top. But then there's a reveal that I don't want to spoil because it's still kind of a newer movie, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. But there's a twist kind of about the middle-ish of the movie where you find out what's actually going on, and it really like kept me at the edge of my seat. Like I saw it like in theater like opening weekend, and like my heart was just like pounding from just like the tension and the suspense of everything. And I was just like, man, what is gonna happen next? Like it just was like, man, this is a wild movie. And when that reveal of what's going on happens, it's, if I were to just to say it, it's gonna sound silly, but when you see it in the movie, it kind of makes sense. It kind of fit. I don't know why. I don't know what it was about it that made sense in the movie, but if you actually just say it out loud, it sounds goofy as fuck. But this was such a great movie. It was a great first film. It was his first movie. Like he never made a movie before this. This was his absolute first movie, and he knocked it out of the park. And he followed it up with another movie that's gonna show up way in the future. I don't want to talk about it now. If you haven't seen Get Out and you're into horror movies, definitely check this out, because this is definitely how you make a horror movie. So my number
totally
one.
agree with you. It is.
I really like it too. Yeah.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's really really thought provoking too. It's like one of those
Yes.
watching. You're like, it has so many holy shit moments.
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh boy, wait, what?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I didn't get the horror part you're talking about, but I take your word for it.
It was a rom-com.
No, but yeah, seriously, check it out. It's one of my favorites. So, there you go. Get Out is my number one.
Yeah, I saw it a couple Halloweens ago, and it's a nail biter.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I like the ending. I really do.
Go on.
I think I'm the only one that hasn't seen it.
Oh my god, you definitely have to check it out. It is really awesome.
Really good.
It's
Yeah,
really good. Yeah. So,
Okay.
there you go.
Jordan Peele, he did Twilight Zone, the new Twilight Zone also.
He did.
I was just gonna ask, was it before or after that? Actually?
Yeah, it was before. This was like his first like
Get
solo
out, dude.
movie.
Get out, dude. Get out.
Have you guys seen any of those new Twilight Zone episodes?
No.
Yes.
No.
I haven't
have.
because I didn't have CBS All Access until
That's what it's
recently.
on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I
That's what
didn't-
it's officially on.
I didn't get to see it, but
Unless
Okay.
you like. Never mind.
Unless you,
I'm not gonna incriminate myself.
unless you're friends with Jordan Peele and he gave you some of the episodes to check out. That's what
Look
you
at
meant.
that.
That's what you
Yes.
meant, right?
Yes.
That's exactly what you meant to say.
That's what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
All right, Bill.
Pirate Bay.
I have a sneaking suspicion what your number one might be, but let's hear it.
Well, oddly enough, it was, like I said, going my way. It was gonna be number one,
Mm-hmm.
but I had forgotten. Yeah, it was Jared first mentioning Goodfellas early in the episode that made me stop and go, "Oh, duh, what the hell?" And changed my pick right there and right then and there. And Tom, Tom picked this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Godfather, and I'm gonna go with Godfather Part 2.
Yeah,
tie there.
I completely saw that coming. I knew you were going to do that. Yes, absolutely. I predicted that. I could have wrote that down and just showed everyone and be like, see, I knew this was going to be Bill's number one.
Yeah. As soon
You
as
give me the boss if you want.
as soon as Jared earlier said Mafia, and
So you didn't have that on your list before that, then?
no, I had forgot.
Oh,
I
nice.
blanked out on it. And I was like, oh, Mafia. Gee, Godfather. Duh.
So
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised you didn't think about it till right now.
organized.
Or till tonight, till this episode.
Yeah, there's just so many. I mean,
Yeah. There's a lot of great G movies out there.
yeah. There's just so many classic scenes in Godfather movies that. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's-
absolutely.
Going to the mattresses and.
Yep.
I hear your daughter.
Yes, babe.
offer. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Just
Who am
a
I,
few more
Nicolas Cage?
minutes, okay?
I sound like Nicolas Cage doing The Godfather. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
I would watch that movie. I would watch Nicolas Cage as the Godfather. That would
I watch
be amazing.
Nicolas Cage as about anything. I
That
love
would-
that he's
that
just
would be
making
amazing.
these shitty movies now. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now they're doing, like I said the last episode, they're doing Face Off too.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, isn't that his his uncle or something? Coppola.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So he could probably
He probably
ask
could
him
pull
if
it.
he
Yeah.
wanted. He could
Yeah,
probably be
there
like,
you
"Can I
go.
be in Godfather 4?" And he'd be like,
Can I be the
"I
Godfather?
guess.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
guess."
Godfather, the new generation.
I really want to see that now. Somebody make that happen. Tom, make that happen. Write the script right now.
I could do it. I really could.
All right, let's do this.
Anyone could.
You just have to try. You can try.
Although I have faith in you, Tom, to write about yourself, but I think if
Dude,
all of
listen.
us join forces,
I would never do it. I can't do it without you.
Thanks, man. I really.
But not
do,
you.
yeah.
I meant whoever I'm with.
Oh.
All right, that was actually funny.
Well,
That was
no,
generally
yeah.
funny.
I didn't.
You got me there.
No, it is
I was
fun.
trying to be
I was-
short and quiet. Damn it.
I was gonna say
Um,
though, me, you, Pete, Jason, and Jared, we can all join forces and
Yes,
write
yes,
a
by
great
all
script
means.
for that.
I think we all can do it. Absolutely.
I have
Yeah.
everything for you guys to say and think
Absolutely.
Look
Um,
up something from
of.
history.
Just show up.
see
Just show up. If you
history and Yeah.
I know we've scarred Jared just like all the other guests.
No, Jared did
Jared's
great.
like, that's it.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna
I
have a
was really
returning.
happy.
We're gonna have a returning guest next week, so we apparently didn't scar him enough. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more than this to
Some
scar
more.
this leathered skin.
okay, so we're gonna do the recap now, right? We're gonna recap our list.
Yeah.
Oh shit, where's my
Yes,
list?
sir.
So Jared, you were gonna start us off. Go ahead and just do from 5 through 1. Just recap your list.
I have it written down. I can't even remember. What did I say? 5 was Goodfellas. What was 4? 4 was Going the Distance. 3 was Groundhog Day. 2 was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And number 1 was Glengarry Glen Ross.
Nice. All right, Tom. Really quickly,
Yeah.
what's your top 5? What's your list?
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Number 5 was Ghostbusters. 4 was Gladiator. Number 3 was Godfather. Number 2 was Jared's Good, Bad, and Ugly. Wow.
That's a good way to describe me.
And number 1 was Goldfinger. No, it was Ghost in the Shell.
Goldfinger.
It was
It was-
Ghost Rider. No, what was it? It was Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Ghost World.
There you go.
Goodfellas, and that's it. That's
Yes.
that's the 5.
Ghost World almost made my list. It's funny.
Almost
you
made
mentioned-
my list as well.
I don't know where you're at,
Yeah.
but
It was in my top 10.
I'll wake up. I gotta wake up.
Okay. Pete, what was your
All
top
right,
5?
my five time.
Five time.
You can do it, man. I'm gonna get the spinneroonie out for a minute. But anyway, number 5, Grandma's Boy. Number 4 is Good Son. Number 3 is Good Boys, which we're not. Number 2, Ghostbusters. I mean, wait, that was my original number 2. The Gift was number 2. And number 1 was Gremlins. And like Dolomite, I passed the mic. Here you go.
Dude.
All right.
It don't belong to you, dude.
All right, my
Go
number
ahead.
my number 5 might recap my list. My number 5 was Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Number 4 was Game Night. Number 3 was Go. Number 2 was Ghostbusters, and number 1 was Get Out.
Nice.
And Bill.
All right.
Good. That was good. That was real good.
Number 5.
Yep.
Number 5 is Ghost.
Number 5 is Alive.
Number
What is your number 5?
Number 5 alive.
Johnny 5.
No, this is simple.
That was
Ghostbusters.
Number 4, Groundhog Day. Number 4, Groundhog Day. Number 4, Groundhog Day.
Hey, number 4 was Groundhog Day. Yeah.
Number 3.
Well, put your little hand in mine.
That's where the G spot is.
Ah!
No!
You found it, Sadie.
Glitter.
We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We can do this. We can do
Number
this.
3,
I was quiet. I was
Ghostbusters
quiet.
and
I don't know.
Ghostbusters 2. Bobby Brown. Y'all.
You guys did great.
Number 2, Going My Way.
Are you really still doing your list, dude?
And number 1, Godfather Part 2.
I love it. I love it, dude.
But none of
You
our
did great.
picks matter because it can only be Jared.